Okay, you guys. So, on Everything is Beauty, I want to talk about building a clientele. Like I told y'all before, I will be posting probably like on a weekly basis, maybe sometimes every other week. And I will be giving tips and tricks and stuff like that in the beauty industry. Today, on building a clientele, some of the things that I want to recommend. This is probably more geared towards the newer stylists, the stylists that have just got their license recently and kind of like just don't know where to get started. Or maybe you've been out here for a while, maybe you've been to a salon, two or three, and it's not quite working out, or whatever, and you might be getting frustrated, and you just thinking to yourself, is it for me or not, or whatever. You just might just need that tip to just kind of keep you going. So my first tip that I'm going to say is, get underneath somebody that can mentor you, like an internship, a mentorship. Same thing. You need to be underneath somebody who can definitely give you step by step tips on how to get started and what's going to sustain you personally. Now, everybody is definitely different, but you got to get somewhere, and you have to get stable. You cannot bounce around. That is the worst thing that people do. They get in the salon, and in 30 days, if they chair ain't full, they ready to leave. On average, it takes the average stylist 1 to 3 years to build a clientele. That first year to maybe 18 months is very difficult because it's not a consistent clientele. You might have like a following. You might got some people that you doing. You might, have good weeks and still some bad weeks, but that's not a clientele. That is not really a strong clientele. But you might got some people going into your second, into your third year. Now you building. So that's not the time to leave a salon. Okay, it's normally the time to stay put, to hustle harder, and to grind. Your first year, you still learning. You learning products, you learning hairstyles, you learning techniques, you learning the business side, you learning so much. You're learning clients, you learning a lot of stuff. It's a lot to take in that first 12 months. So after that, then you start building a clientele. But let me just tell you real quick, what's the number one reason of why people cannot seem to build a clientele? For one, y'all so impatient. Okay. I was told that when I first started, you have to sit in a salon. So that brings me to my next point. If you don't have time to build a clientele, this is the wrong business. People are not, I don't care what social media looks like, what people are saying, what people are doing. Women are very personal when it comes to their hair. They not just gonna look at your page and just see something cute and just fly over to your salon. It does not work like that. You have to get out, you have to hustle, you have to communicate, you gotta conversate with people, you gotta be vivacious, you have to sell it. You have to sell what you believe in. If you can't sell it, ain't nobody coming. And you have to look the part. You have to look like you walking it. You ain't gotta be no beauty queen every day, all day. But you can't have that lazy on your face. You have to take the time out. People be like, oh, you be doing your makeup and this. I spend 10, 15 minutes on my face. Okay, I'm in the beauty industry. This is what I gotta do. Even if sometimes I don't feel like it, this is a part of it. I can't be talking to people about me, servicing them, and I can't service myself. That's the other mistake. Take the time out to service yourself. Also, before you get into this business, you have to really think how many hours, how many days do you have to really dedicate to a salon? Okay, because most of the time, like I have two other incomes besides hair. Most of the time you're gonna need a second income, because a lot of times you may start off on commission, which I think is a good idea. That way you're not as committed to paying the booth every single week consistently. So you may start off on commission, but you still got your bills and stuff like that, so you may need another income. But then you still got to dedicate time and stuff to a salon. What is time? At least 30 hours. Even if you're going to do 3 days a week at 10 hours. Anything less than that, that's part-time. So when you looking at part-time, you're going to get part-time money. And doing hair in this business, how it is now, because it's so diluted, you're not even going to get part-time money. You literally gonna get crumb money, like just barely making it money. Like I can't pay my bills type of money. That's what money you gonna get because you're not dedicating the time. So just a tip, please consider if you don't have time to dedicate, you're not willing to stay put, you're not willing to take notes and learn, you don't want to be mentored, the beauty industry, the hair industry, keeping the chair, styling hair is not gonna be for you. This is not being negative. I'm not a negative person. I'm just tired. And like I said, on Everything Beauty, we're going to talk about beauty inside and out every single week. So definitely take the time out to just write stuff down. And y'all need a planner. You need a planner. Okay, I just purchased me too. You need a planner. You need to set goals, and you need to set up different strategies and different ways about how you going to get clients and how you going to keep your chair and how you going to get, you know what I mean? You need to learn these things before you just say, oh, I want to just go to hair school and just do. Don't be no hair groupie. Okay, because it's a whole bunch of people that like the look of, stylists, or, they heard stylists make good money. So I want to try it and see. This is not the business for trials. This is not that type of business. You will be washed up, soaked up, and end up doing something else. But if you want to be in this business, if you want to be a part of this business, these are some of the things. You need mentorship. You need to straddle behind somebody that halfway know what they're doing. You also need to dedicate time. You also need a planner. Go buy a planner and jot stuff down and achieve it. Every 30 days, you should have a different goal. Also, you have to understand that there's another market outside. It's women 55 to 70 that's getting their hair done on a regular basis that does not have social media. And these is women that y'all like missing out on. You know what I mean? These is women that you're missing out on. So keep in mind, social media is a huge platform. Don't get me wrong, but it's not the only platform to get clients. You have to open up your mouth, communicate, be a little charismatic to get the clients.